Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com.
It begins at a backyard hoop, a lonesome ritual of shot after shot after shot, more misses than makes. The game-winning shots from the back of the house or the edge of the driveway. The shots begin in the day and ends after dark, amidst the call of dinner's ready and just a few more shots, Mom. From that lonely hoop with the chain half off, a dream begins. The dream to join with neighbors down the street or across town, donning that jersey, the hometown high school colors, as the community cheers. The dream of a championship. It is the magic of high school basketball. From the lonely goal to a jam-packed gym and a big rivalry night, It is Pickett County Bobcats basketball.
Welcome into the Boys Region 4A quarterfinals. The Pickett County Bobcats hosting the Jo Byrns Red Devils right here on UC Sports Nation. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. My name's Jacob Vincent. Casey Bolden to my right. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats already moving into the region semifinals last night. The boys going to try to do the same thing tonight.
Yeah, I got to punch that ticket to get to the next round, Jacob. A big game here in Byrdstown tonight at the Bobcat Den. Crowd's filling in nicely. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful atmosphere. Great times here in the Upper Cumberland. We've got a lot of exciting basketball happening.
Let's break it down a little bit. The Pickett County Bobcats, the 2 seed in this one, as they were runner-ups in District 7. They went 20-7 on the season. The Jo Byrns Red Devils, they finished 3rd in District 8. They are 12-12 on the season. Their last game, they defeated Knowledge Academies 52-44. Knowledge Academies taking on Clay County in Salina tonight, as that is on the other side of the bracket. The winner of this game plays the winner of East Robertson and Red Boiling Springs. Casey, the Pickett County Bobcats fell to Clay County for the 3rd time this season, their last time out. They were winning for 3 quarters until a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. They gave up the lead and they never got it back.
Yeah, they just couldn't make enough plays in the 4th quarter. And Grant Strong had a lot to do with that. Jacob just had a phenomenal 4th quarter. Really showed why he's a high-level player. At the end of the day, hats off to Clay County. It's a good night for Pickett County to try to figure it out, try to bounce back.
What do the Bobcats have to do tonight?
Yeah, tonight's Casey's keys for the game, Jacob. I think they've got to get contributions from everyone. You know, in tournament play, you've got to get 100% from every role, whether you're starter or whether you're a role player, Jacob. So many times in tournament play, it's someone that's not usually in the spotlight that's going to step up and make plays that lifts his team up. Let's just go through it, Jacob. Zach Amonette, Hunter Wattenbarger, 7A selections, all district selections. They got to knock down some shots tonight. They got to play lockdown defense, and they got to provide that senior leadership. Will Amonette, he's the floor general. He's a little banged up with a leg injury, but he's gritty and he's tough, and he's the younger guys. They really look up to him and his leadership. Jacob Amonette, 7A freshman of the year. I love his ability to find the open man, knock down shots, and really be able to finish at the rim. Heath Wattenbarger tonight, I think he's the X factor. Jacob, I played in the post. I'm really watched and pay special attention to Heath. I really like his skills down low. This team is pretty dangerous when they put the big man in scoring opportunities. And then lastly, Jacob, I think the bench. They got to bring energy. They got to be a good teammate tonight. Some people on this bench are going to need to step up in critical minutes to get them where they need to be and lift this team up. And then lastly, Jacob, I think they got to play loose and play free. It's a home game. They got to bring energy, they got to bring passion, and they got to open the game with a big run and see how Jo Byrns responds. Jacob, that's tonight's Casey's keys for the game.
Let's break down the Red Devils a little bit. They're 12-12 on the season. They went 7-3 in district play. They fell to Trousdale County in the semifinals in District 8, and then they beat Knowledge Academies 52-44 in that 3rd place consolation game. They play about the same as Pickett County. They play about 6 guys. 5 of those starters are going to get the most of the playing time, and they've got a couple of good players on this ball club.
They absolutely do, Jacob. Tonight's Casey's keys for the game for Jo Byrns. Jacob, I think they've got to guard the perimeter. This Pickett team can be deadly from long range, so they've got to get out and check those shooters, close out. They can't take any shot fakes. Pickett's will exploit that, draw a foul, or be able to get to the rim. I think number 2, they've got to match the energy and intensity. If Pickett County's able to come out hot and early and Jo Byrns doesn't answer back, it could be a long night for the Red Devils. And then lastly, Jacob, and this is really for both teams, hey, it's a survive and advance. This is an elimination game. Both teams fighting to prolong their season and move on. The loser's season's over. And for those seniors, their career is done. This should serve as a motivation for both teams tonight, Jacob. And that's tonight's Casey's keys for the game.
It's the Boys Region 4A quarterfinals here in Byrdstown. The Pickett County Bobcats hosting the Jo Byrns Red Devils. 20-7 are the Bobcats. 12-12 are the Red Devils. Right now, we're going to send it to Tom Duggan, who will take us around UC Sports Nation.
Jackson County looks to keep rolling. This is Around UC Sports Nation. The Jackson County Blue Devils have won 5 straight as they enter the Region 3 2A tournament tonight against Watertown. Coach Kevin Thomas expects to see a better Purple Tiger team than the one his squad beat by 24 points back in December.
You know, Watertown's gotten better. They're playing a little bit different than they did early in the year, and, you know, they've had some really close games here. Cannon County ends up winning their district, and Watertown was ahead with 5 seconds to go in the game. it's going to be a great regional tournament, and we just have to take it one game at a time.
Meanwhile, the York Institute Dragons look to rebound from a loss to Jackson County in the district tournament championship as they host Westmoreland tonight. Dragons coach Rodney Pyle knows the Eagles are a dangerous team based on their recent play.
Obviously they're a very dangerous team because I know in their semifinal game that they played Smith County, who beaten Jackson County at Jackson County, who they played them extremely close, had a chance to win. And so again, any team that can do that with Smith County's got a good team.
The District 7 3A champion White County Warriors will look to build on an 8-game win streak tonight as they host Lawrence County. Coach Eric Mitchell sees a lot of similarities between his Warriors and the Wildcats.
Lawrence County's a lot like us. They're a basketball school. They're gritty. They're tough. They play about 9 or 10 people, and they all shoot the three. Luckily it's at home, and they have to drive about 3.5 hours, so hopefully that's an advantage. But, when you get to region time and it's a go-home game, anything can happen.
I'm Tom Duggan. We'll keep you updated on scores throughout the evening from UCSportsNation.com.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Today, many families are looking for smaller homes, preferring quality craftsmanship and luxury amenities over square footage. Whether it's an empty nest or a desire to live a simpler life with less clutter, small spaces are in demand. Whatever you're looking for in a new home, People's Bank can arrange a home mortgage plan to meet your needs and fit your unique situation. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is the People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off. People's Bank and Trust of Pickett County.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Bobcats basketball. We're talking with Will Amonette, a senior point guard with the Pickett County Bobcats. Will, first question, you got any pregame rituals or superstitions that you do before games?
No, not really. I just have the same stretching routine before every game that I do.
Oh, it's pretty simple. Well, this one, a little bit more of a serious question. You got to see Zach firsthand deal with his injury. You suffer a similar injury as well. Has that kind of made you appreciate just being in the basketball gym more?
Oh, most definitely. I'm just glad anytime I get to come practice or play with the team way more than I did before.
What's your favorite part about playing for Pickett County?
Honestly, probably that we're just such like a close-knit group, and we're like a brotherhood, and it's like awesome to be that way.
Lastly, Will, what's something that you're trying to improve on?
Really just trying to improve on the little thing as a team and as myself, and making sure that I stay low and doing all the right things that Coach tells us to do.
That's senior point guard with the Pickett County Bobcats, Will Amonette. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back here on the People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off. We're talking with head coach Joseph Amonette of the Pickett County Bobcats. Coach, tough loss last game out against Clay County, 64-55 in the District 7A championship game. Led the whole game until that 6:37 mark, and then it kind of went downhill after that. What did you think kind of changed in that fourth quarter?
I thought a couple of things. I thought we probably, fatigue, mentally and physically, set in a little bit. We had a couple of things not go our way. Missed a couple of shots that didn't go in, that usually do. Missed a couple of defensive assignments that we had not missed all night, and had a turnover or two in there. And then just those few plays, when you have 6 plays like that go against you, if only 3 of them go against you, you probably still win. But all those plays went against us, and Clay County was able to capitalize on all 6 of those plays, and I thought that ended up being the difference in the game.
Obviously, the outcome not quite what your team wanted, but what was the atmosphere like for you guys, both for your players and for you to coach in? How cool was that atmosphere last night?
Oh, a district game against Clay County at Livingston Academy is as good of an environment in high school basketball that you'll be a part of, and was proud that the kids got an opportunity to play in that game and to play for a championship. And at the end of the day, it's not a win or go home game. So we're just focused on getting better today and getting ready for the regional tournament to start Saturday night.
Well, that's why your focus quickly shifts to this Jo Byrns team you have coming up here on Saturday. What have you guys been working on in practice leading up to this one?
We just, just working on ourselves really. We'll start a couple of things we'll have to do. They have some, I don't think they're a really huge team, but they're a team that shoots the ball really well. They're very disciplined, and we'll have to execute. And it'll be a little unusual. We're going to play against somebody that's not seen us in person, and we've not seen them. So it's been a month or so since we've done that, and we're excited about that. And we'll just try to do what we do.
In a game like that, how much do you game plan against the other team? You just mentioned it. It's going to be a lot of focusing on yourself. Is it all focusing on yourself, or do you still put in a little bit of a scouting report against the other team?
We'll put in a very in-depth scouting report on the other team. At this point in tournament time, you're going to spend long hours watching film to make sure to put your team in a position to win and advance, because starting Saturday night, you lose, you go home. And you want to be the most prepared team. We talked about being perfectly prepared, and we're going to do our best to be that way.
How nice is it to open region play here at home?
Oh, it's huge to finish in the 1 or 2 seed, to have an opportunity to host the first round. It gets a game under your belt. You should have home court advantage, and they've got to travel a pretty good distance. And then I think it just puts us in a better position to be ready to win that game.
Coach, your team has dealt with injuries and adversity all throughout this season. How do you hope they can kind of build on that experience, go back on that experience, and use that here in tournament play?
I think it's a resilient group. I've said that all year. I think it's a team that loves basketball. It's unusual. You won't see Zach rehabs back from an ACL tear in 110 days because he spent 4 hours a day for 110 days to come back. A kid doesn't do that unless he loves basketball. You see Will playing on a torn ACL that can be pretty painful, as you saw last night when he goes down. You're not going to put yourself through that unless you love basketball. And then you got a kid like Caleb Lowhorn that they're trying to work out and figure out what he's got going on, and he's trying to figure out every day how he can get back to playing. So we've got a group of kids that love ball. They love each other. They like being teammates. They like playing for Pickett County, and I think that puts us in a position that if the stars can line right for us, we can make a good postseason run.
That's head coach Joseph Amonette for the Pickett County Bobcats. This is the People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Regular visits to the doctor, they can be a challenge to fit into your busy schedule.
Bye, Mom. I'm on my way to practice.
But those regular visits are the best way to keep your family healthy. Schedule an appointment today at Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. Keep the number handy for all those family sniffles, playground bumps, or rashes out of nowhere. 864-3187. Good to schedule that annual physical, too. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
When it comes to home improvements, functionality is king. The kitchen is the heart of every home, and it's usually the best place to invest your money. At People's Bank, our home improvement loan officers have the knowledge and experience to guide you through the loan process. Come by People's Bank and talk with us today. We'd love to hear all about your plans and dreams. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at kieslingins.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Because of the COVID-19 coronavirus, at People's Bank, we've experienced a major surge in the use of our remote banking services. Our mobile banking app with electronic payment options and remote deposit capability is the fastest growing financial service we provide. Whatever banking services you need, People's Bank is leading the way into the 21st century. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here to the Region 4A quarterfinals on the boys' side here at Byrdstown. The Pickett County Bobcats hosting the Jo Byrns Red Devils. Bobcats 20-7, the Red Devils 12-12. Let's go through the starting lineups for the Jo Byrns Red Devils. They'll send out the same starting lineup as they have all season long. That starting five: a junior, Taylor Head, wears the number 0. A senior, number 4, is Ryan Dowland. A sophomore, number 12, is Preston Van Dyke. Junior is 13, is Kenneth Tolliver. 23 is a junior, Jacob Miller. Head coach Joseph Northington in his 7th season. He's gone 61-88. It's his time as Red Devils head coach. On the other side for the Pickett County Bobcats, their head coach is Joseph Amonette. They'll send out this starting lineup. A senior is Will Amonette wearing the number 3. Zach Amonette wears 15. Hunter Wattenbarger, he's a senior. He wears number 34. A sophomore is Heath Wattenbarger. He wears 35. And 11 is a freshman, Jacob Amonette. Casey Caleb Lowhorn out of this ball game yet again. Good thing, though, Heath Wattenbarger tweaked his knee against Clay County. He's good to go and in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
And same with Will Amonette.
Yeah, got a lot of knee braces out on the court tonight, Jacob. This time of year, your body's worn down. You've got nicks. You're beat up a little bit. A lot of times, my coach told me to rub a little dirt on it and you'll be fine, get back in the game. So these guys, hey, it's a big game. You got a packed gym here tonight. You got a lot of adrenaline flowing. I'm sure once the game gets going, those injuries, those nicks, those wounds, they'll hurt a lot less.
Jo Byrns Red Devils in their away red uniforms with white numbers and black trim around those numbers, going from right to left on your electronic device. The Pickett County Bobcats in their home whites with black numbers and yellow trim around those black numbers, going from left to right. The referees point at each other, make sure they are ready. The official will go to the middle, and we're underway from Byrdstown. The Bobcats come away with the first possession. It was tipped by the Red Devils, but the Bobcats are able to pick it up in the front court. Jacob Amonette mishandles it, gets it back. Will hand it off to Zach on the top of the key. He drives it left wing. Fake on a 3 is Wattenbarger. Top of the key 3 coming from Jacob. Missed it badly, but he got his own rebound. Kick it out to Zach. He tries it, and he hits. It rattled out, but fell back in for Zach Amonette, who had a heck of a ball game against Clay County. 26 points, 4 triples in that one. Hits his first of the game right there.
Yeah, great rebound. Jacob Amonette, a little long on the shot. Went and got his own rebound. Kicked it right out to his brother for the assist. Really nice play.
Tolliver will kick it top of the key. A 3 coming from Miller. That's off the mark, no good, and rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger. Jacob Miller last ball game had 13 points and 18 rebounds. 8 of those were offensive rebounds. He's a presence down there in the post. Here's Heath Wattenbarger down low, got loose, goes up and missed it. Fighting for his own rebound, can't come up with it. Taylor Head leads the break. We'll give it off to Tolliver for the Red Devils. 3-0 ball game in the early going. The Bobcats lead it. 6:50 to play in the first quarter. This is Van Dyke with the basketball. We'll move it off to Miller. Now right side, it goes into the hands of Head. He fires a 3. It's short, no good, and rebounded by Pickett County. Will Amonette leads it on the top of the key. Gives it off to Hunter Wattenbarger on the wing. Fakes on a 3 and jabs. Now will pass off to Jacob Amonette and will set up the offense. Will comes out to get it at half court. Throws it to Zach on the right side. Zach fakes on a 3, gets a screen, steps back, fires it away, and hits again. Zach Amonette is feeling it early.
Starting where he left off last game, Jacob. He had 26 big points in the game versus Clay County. Hit a lot of big buckets in the first half. He's got a good-looking stroke tonight early.
We've seen Zach kind of been working that rust off as the season has gone on. Again, he started this season on a 5-month recovery from a torn ACL and has been playing on that all season long. And Coach Amonette has said himself, he's only about 85% or so of what he was in the summer. There's a post-entry down low to Miller. It's blocked by Heath Wattenbarger. Bobcats on the break with the lead, 6-0. Jacob Amonette's going to try on a triple. He hits from the top of the key, and it leads to a timeout taken by Jo Byrns. The Amonettes are on fire. They lead 9-0 with 5:46 to play here in the first.
Hey, we saw exactly the same thing in the girls' game on Monday night, Jacob. Team came out hot. They've shot 3 3-pointers. They're knocked all of them down. Don't think we can keep up that pace all night long, but, man, it's nice while it's going down.
Now the Bobcats, they've got some guys that can shoot it. Hunter Wattenbarger hasn't even touched the basketball yet. He was taking shots from 25 feet in pregame when he was warming up, and he was hitting those ones with some good consistency. So we know this Bobcat team, they can catch fire. We've seen it throughout the season. Just haven't seen it in the last few games. They did catch fire against Clay County, and they led for most of that game.
Yeah, they did, and we talked about pregame, jumping out on Jo Byrns early. It's a hostile environment. See how they respond. They've done exactly that here in the first quarter.
9-0 early lead. Zach Amonette almost jumped the passing lane for a steal, but the Red Devils will keep it out of the timeout. 5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Bobcats lead at 9-0. Red Devils with the basketball. Taylor Head setting up the offense, moving it to the right side for Dowlin. Dowlin on the wing, free throw line extended. We'll give it off to Tolliver, who tries to penetrate. He lost it, but they're going to call a foul on the Bobcats. Looked like they got Hunter Wattenbarger with it. So Hunter's going to pick up his first. He's got that defensive assignment on Kenneth Tolliver, who's averaging 16 points a ball game. He can score it with the best of them. There's a pass in the corner now to Van Dyke on the inbounds. Van Dyke will bring it to half court and give it off to the point guard, Taylor Head. 5:10 to play in the first quarter. Zach Amonette jumps the passing lane again, but cannot come up with a steal again. That's twice now he's got deflections on this possession.
Yeah, right out in the passing lanes, just disrupting the offense, trying to get it started out really high on the perimeter. Doing a fabulous job of it right now.
Tolliver going to work against Wattenbarger. Pulls up from 17 feet and knocks it down from the left side. And Tolliver finds his first 2 points of the ball game. 9-2, 4:45 to go in the first. Another three from Zach, and another good three from Zach. He's got 3 made threes in the first quarter, and Zach Amonette's hot shooting streak continues. 12-2. Bobcats lead by 10, 4.5 to play here in the first. Top of the key here for Head. He's going to pull it from the free throw line. Missed it badly, and it's rebounded by Zach Amonette. He'll bring it up across the timeline right side. Steps back, passes over to Hunter on the wing. Hunter looking in the post for Heath. Throws it back out to Zach at half court. He might go ISO here. Steps over, drives in, kicks out to Will. He'll take the three, and he hits. Why not?
Holy smokes, Jacob. They're on fire right now.
They're 5 of 6 from downtown to start this first quarter. They lead at 15-2, 4 minutes into the ball game. Taylor Head with the basketball. Will pass over to Miller. Now right side it goes to Dowlin. Dowlin's their best three-point shooter. Gives it off to Tolliver. Tolliver, top of the key, will fake on the three and find Van Dyke. Skip it over right side into the hands of Head again. Taylor Head on the Bobcats logo. Off to Tolliver, top of the key. Down low, Miller in the paint. Miller goes up. Can't get it to fall, and rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger. Will Amonette brings it up the left side. Finds Jacob on the wing. Fires another triple. Missed it that time deep, but rebounded by Heath Wattenbarger. Bobcats still with it, leading 15-2. Zach's open. Fires another one. Can't get it to go that time, and rebounded by Dowlin. 3:18 to play in the first. Taylor Head with the basketball for the Red Devils. He mishandled it, but Miller was able to pick it up in the lane. Goes up, got fouled, and he'll be at the line for 2. Give a little bit of a shove to Heath Wattenbarger in the back after it, too. Heath's going to pick up his first. That'll be the team's second. That'll send Jacob Miller to the line, the junior, averaging 10 points a ball game and 8 rebounds a ball game. He's a load down low.
Yeah, he's a big specimen, really good-looking athlete right here, Jacob.
Fires on the first attempt and is able to knock it down for his first point of the ball game. Makes it 15-3, 3:11 to play here in the first quarter. Miller's going to try it again. He's got 5 double-doubles so far this season. Had one last game as well. Went 13-8. 2 points right there from the free throw line. Makes it 15-4. 3:10 remaining in the first. Bobcats with the lead and the ball. Will Amonette will walk it across the timeline, give it off to Zach on the wing. It's a zone defensive look here for Jo Byrns. Hunter's open. He tries a triple. That's off the back iron, no good. Long rebound in the hands of the Bobcats. Hunter's got it again. Kicks out to Will on the wing. We'll find Zach in the corner. Zach gives it back to Will. He'll bring it along the perimeter, skip it over to Wattenbarger on the wing. Wattenbarger give it back to Will. Tries another triple. Short, no good. Jacob fights for the rebound, and a jump ball is called. Jacob came out of nowhere. The two Jacobs fight for it, and it's going to be a jump ball and go the other way to Jo Byrns.
Yeah, Jacob Amonette really undersized in there. Jacob, but the last couple of games, he's got up really high and tried to rip that rebound down. He did that just right there. Just had another set of hands on it. Alternating possession back to Jo Byrns.
2:35 to play in the first quarter. Jacob Miller lost the handle on it down low, got it back, goes up again, missed it short, and rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger. Will Amonette will bring it up now for Pickett County. Zach's open, he finds him. Zach fakes on a three, drives into the basket, pulls up short, floater is good, and he got the foul. He'll be at the line for one. Jacob Miller was a little late coming to him, and he fouled him in the process.
Yeah, just got over there late. Zach made a great jab step, got him up in the air. Goes around him as the secondary defender's coming, just got too much of his body. Really nice play. He's going to try to go get three the hard way, Jacob.
We have seen a different Zach Amonette in the last two ball games, especially to start the ball game. Misses on the free throw attempt there, but he's been playing some pretty good basketball.
You can tell he's got a lot more confidence in his shot. He was in a little shooting slump there for a few games. He's certainly breaking out of that.
Here's Van Dyke on the top of the key for the Red Devils. Driving in and stripped by Will Amonette. He comes up with a steal. He'll lead the break. Give it off to Jacob, top of the key. He fakes on a three, penetrates, kicks out to Hunter. Skip pass over to Will. He's wide open. He fires it. He misses off the back iron. Tried to get his own rebound, but Tolliver's got it for Jo Byrns. Back the other way and swatted by Hunter Wattenbarger and saves it from going out of bounds.
Wow, he got a pound that one.
Here's a good pass down low to Heath off the glass. Missed it and couldn't get it to go on the putback. Jo Byrns escapes from giving away an easy deuce.
That's a highlight reel play for Hunter Wattenbarger down on this end. Jacob got up way high and was able to tip it to himself. Great play.
Here's a three from Taylor Head, and Hunter Wattenbarger make that. Heath comes up with the rebound. Looks like Caden Miller is going to come in at the next dead ball. Jacob Amonette with it on the left baseline. Kick out to Will. Faking a three. Jacob's got it. He'll try it. Can't get it to fall, but Hunter's got the offensive rebound. Goes up and finds 2 points. And another timeout taken by Jo Byrns as Hunter Wattenbarger finds his first deuce. It's another 30-second timeout. Caden Miller and Eli Reagan check in here for the Bobcats. 19-4, the Bobcats lead it with 1:06 to play in the first.
Yeah, they probably couldn't have played a much better quarter than they're playing right now, Jacob. Really passing the ball around the perimeter. They didn't hit this three over here in the corner, but the pass from Hunter, the skip pass across was a phenomenal play. The big highlight play down here by Hunter on the other end. They've got energy on both ends of the court, distributing the basketball. They've got a lot of players involved. Hey, this is almost a perfect quarter right here by the Bobcats.
Well, how about this as well? 1:06 to play in the first quarter. Heath Wattenbarger and Will Amonette check out. Both of them went down with knee injuries against Clay County. Eli Reagan, who has played all season long, is that second guy off the bench. But Caden Miller, a sophomore who has really only played in junk time, is going to get a minute here to end the first quarter.
We talked about it pregame, Jacob. We're going to need all the players, whatever role you play, you better step up and play your role tonight.
Heath Wattenbarger standing up on that bench, trying to keep that left knee loose. Jo Byrns has the basketball. This is Jacob Miller with it. Give it on the right side to Dowland. Dowland gives it off to Tolliver, fakes on a three, now will try to drive in, stop short, fired away, missed it deep, rebound, picked up by Hunter Wattenbarger.
His 7th of the first quarter, Jacob. He's ripping them down.
30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Bobcats lead it 19-4, and they've got a chance for the final shot if they want it. Zach Amonette dribbling out near half court. He's just trying to waste some time. Now Taylor Head will come out and guard him, trying to get a 5-second call, give it over to Jacob right side. He'll give it back to Zach with 11 seconds. Zach now going to go to work. Get a screen from Caden. Fires up the triple and couldn't get it to fall. Rebound to Jo Byrns. 3 seconds for Taylor Head. 1 second. Passed it off. Dowland got it off in time and finds 2 points. His first 2 of the game comes at the buzzer and makes it 19-6 at the end of 1. Second quarter coming up after this.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
19-6, the Bobcats lead it after one. They'll have the ball to start out this second quarter. Zach Amonette leads the way with 11 points. He's hit 3 triples in the first quarter. He has played some phenomenal basketball here in these last 2 games, and especially to start out this one. He's got the basketball here, standing on the Bobcats logo. Will drive it towards the middle of the court and pass off to Will. Hunter's got it now on the wing. We'll give it back out to Will. Both Will and Heath back into the ball game here for the Bobcats. Got some good last minute and 6 seconds there from Caden Miller and Eli Reagan. Here's Hunter Wattenbarger down low. Missed, got his own rebound. Now picked up by Will Amonette. 3 ball from the wing. No good, and rebounded by Jacob Miller for Jo Byrns. Tolliver's out in front. Tolliver drives to the basket, puts it up, and got it to go. Tolliver's 4th point of the ball game makes it 19-8. 40 seconds into the second quarter. Zach Amonette with the basketball for Pickett County. Going towards the middle of the court, passes off to Jacob Amonette, throw it on the wing, and now get it back, and he'll pull it out to half court. Give it over to Will left side, hand off to Hunter. Coming off a curl screen as Zach will find Heath now on the wing. Good ball movement here from Pickett County. They find Hunter top of the key. He'll fake on a 3, drive in, kick it out to Will. Will penetrates, gets to the basket. It's swatted away by Tolliver. Picked up by Jo Byrns. Taylor Head's got it now. We'll give it off to Tolliver again. Tolliver drives it, fires it away from 16 feet. Can't get it to fall. The weak side rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zach Amonette. Jo Byrns will keep it on that right baseline.
Eli Reagan checking in right here. Looked like Will's a little bit gassed right here. Going to get him a little breather.
And Coach Amonette not happy with him either as he checks out. Takes a rest on the bench. Here's Tolliver down low. We've got a whistle, and that's going to be a travel. Coach Amonette looked like he was going to lose his mind because he saw the travel, and it took him a couple seconds to get some air in the whistle.
Yeah, Ronnie Gore, one of the officials tonight, done a really nice job all season. Had a real patient whistle right there. Good call.
Yeah, we've had him for quite a few Pickett County games, and usually does a pretty nice job. 6:30 to play here in the second quarter. It's 19-8. Bobcats lead it, and they've got the ball. Eli Reagan will pass it off to Zach. Zach will kick out to Jacob. Jacob penetrates, spins in the lane, goes up with the right hand, couldn't get it to fall, and rebounded by Jacob Miller. Well, ever since that hot shooting start, they've started to cool off a little bit. They still lead it by 11, 19-8. Taylor Head moving it to the left wing. Being guarded by Jacob Amonette, gets a screen, will pass off to Miller in the middle of the court. Looking right side to Dowland. Dowland just being hounded by Zach Amonette, drives it to the middle of the court, passes off to Van Dyke. He'll try on a triple, can't get it to fall. It was a little bit deep. Hunter Wattenbarger comes up with a rebound, looking ahead to Jacob Amonette. Skip it right side for Zach, top of the key to Hunter. Fakes on a 3, drives in, kick out Jacob. He tries the triple, and he hits. His second triple of the ball game. He's got 6. Makes it 22-8. Pickett County enjoying that lead with 5:30 to play here in the second quarter. Taylor Head walks it across the timeline for Jo Byrns off the left wing. Drives it to the left side. 2 defenders on him. Will kick it out to Tolliver. Head gets it back. Fires the 3 from the corner. Almost airballed it. And the rebound picked up by Zach Amonette. He pushes the pace for Pickett County. Finds Jacob. A triple again. Can't get it to go, but an offensive rebound for Heath Wattenbarger. Heath looking for some help. Will give it over on the left wing to Hunter. Zach Amonette looked like he got hit in the midsection, is out of breath a little bit up the right side, and now a foul called on Kenneth Tolliver as Tolliver's going to pick up his first. So Jo Byrns picks up their second team foul. Tolliver picks up his first. Hunter Wattenbarger has it here for the Bobcats. Top of the key, will move it to the right side. Picks up his dribble, will give it off to Jacob Amonette, and he's going to be fouled by Dowling. Dowling went for the steal, got there a little bit late, and the body got into Jacob Amonette. He picks up his first, team's third, with 4:52 to play here in the second quarter. Bobcats leading 22-8. We'll inbound again to Eli Reagan. He'll wait for the offense to get started. Gives it over to Zach on the wing. Zach brings it to half court. He'll go to work on the top of the key between the legs, drives in, pulls up, fires it away, can't get it to go. He tried to get his own rebound, and the Bobcats come up with it. Jacob Amonette's got it. Now he'll penetrate, kick it out to Eli Reagan. We'll find Hunter Wattenbarger trying to drive in, pulling up from the elbow. He rattles it home.
That hit every part of the rim, finally went down. Nice shot, Hunter.
Long possession turns into 2 points for the Bobcats. They lead it 24-8.
Hunter's having himself quite a night already, Jacob. He's got 7 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, and 4 points. He's active.
Pretty active night for the senior. Here's Van Dyke. Will pass it off to Miller. Looking right side. Can't get it into him. Just being denied. Barrels over Heath Wattenbarger, and Heath comes up with the charge. A foul going to be called on Jacob Miller, his second.
And that energized the student section and the bench over there. It's a game-winning play. We've talked about him before, Jacob. Offensive foul, big game-changing momentum play. Excellent job right there. He took one right to the chest for the Bobcats.
He's got a big old knee brace on that left knee. He's been playing well in this ball game so far. Doesn't seem to hinder him too much. Here's Zach Amonette faking on a triple. Loses the handle on the basketball. Goes down to pick it back up again for the Bobcats. Being guarded by Taylor Head. Will kick it back out to Jacob. Coach Amonette barking out in motion. 3:43 to go here in the second quarter. Amonette kicks in the wing to Hunter Wattenbarger. We'll find Eli Reagan. Kick it out to Heath on the left baseline. Over to Hunter. He fires on the triple, and he hits. Everybody's hitting a three in this one. Hunter's been doing about everything else other than scoring. Now he's up to 7 points on the ball game and makes it 27-8 with 3:20 remaining in the first half. Taylor Head with the basketball for Jo Byrns. Pulls up at the elbow. Passes off to Taliver. Taliver going to drive it to the left side, fade away, fired away, and hit from that left baseline. That was a pretty move from Kenneth Taliver.
Really nice shot, fading away from the bucket. That's a really tough basket to hit.
He's got 6 points, and they're going to call a travel on Hunter Wattenbarger in the lane. He didn't think so, but we're going the other way.
Bobcats really taking care of the basketball tonight, Jacob. That's the first turnover of the night, so really nice job at protecting each possession.
Jo Byrns has the basketball, trailing by 17, 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Taliver with it for the Red Devils, moving it to the left side. Zach Amonette gets his hand on the ball, but can't steal it away. He's been doing a great job on Dowling defensively. Here's Van Dyke, down low to Miller. Miller mishandled it, got it back, kick it back out to Van Dyke on the wing, skip it over. Top of the key now to Taliver. We'll give it off to Taylor Head. He fires it away, missed it deep, and rebounded by Jacob Amonette. Zach Amonette will bring it up the court here for Pickett County. Pulls up for a transition three and hit it. Zach Amonette has 14 first half points. He's hit 4 triples in the ball game, and the Bobcats lead by 20 with 2:15 still to play in the second quarter. Taylor Head barrels over Jacob Amonette, and a foul's going to be called on the freshman. Jacob picks up his first. It's the team's fourth here in the first half. Check that, third.
Foul on number 11, Jacob Amonette, his first.
Jo Byrns will take it out on the left baseline. Kenneth Taliver will inbound. Throw it over the top for Miller, who goes out to the top of the key to get it. Passes off to Dowling. Down low head. Turnaround jumper is tipped by Hunter Wattenbarger. Rebound out of bounds is going to belong to Pickett County. 2:04 to play here in the second quarter, and you said it after the first quarter. The Bobcats keeping this pace up, and they lead by 20. They've played a pretty good ball game so far.
Yeah, they have, Jacob. They continue to keep the pedal on the gas right here, just continuing to play at a really high level on both ends of the court.
Here's Hunter Wattenbarger down low. Finds Zach for another triple. He was off the mark that time and rebounded by Taliver. He'll push the pace for Jo Byrns. Up the other side at the free throw line. Kicks over to Van Dyke. Reverse it off to Head, and he'll set up the offense. Van Dyke finds a cutting head to the basket, mishandled it, and was swatted out of bounds by Zach Amonette. Will's going to check back in here for Eli Reagan. Good minutes from Reagan there. 1:36 to play in the second quarter. Jo Byrns with the basketball will inbound from the left baseline. Van Dyke looking to get it in. We'll find Miller on the left block. Will almost had it stolen away. Steps through a double team, got fouled, and he'll be at the line for 2 shots. Looked like they called that one on Zach Amonette. That's going to be his first. Team's fourth foul here in the first half with 1:32 remaining sends Jacob Miller to the line for the second time in tonight's contest. First one on the way is good. He hasn't scored a field goal yet, but he's got 3 points as Eli Reagan checks in for Jacob Amonette here. And Jacob Miller will have another free throw attempt upcoming. Miller takes 2 dribbles, spins it on the left palm, flies it away, can't hit it off the back iron. It was no good. So the score stays 30-11 with 1:28 remaining in the second quarter. Bobcats lead it, and they've got the ball. Zach Amonette on the right side, gets a screen, gets to the middle of the court. Now he's got a mismatch with Jacob Miller on him. He's going to pull up for a deep triple, in and out, no good. Long rebound in the hands of Jo Byrns. Tolliver will bring it up. Tolliver up the right side, will kick it back out to Head near half court, and he'll set up the offense. Taylor Head puts it on the deck, trying to dice up Eli Reagan, finds Tolliver now. Off to Van Dyke. He drives it to the right side, picks up his dribble, off to Head, right baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, picked up by the Pickett County Bobcats. And Hunter Weinbarger, he saved it inbounds to his brother. Casey's saying that's already his 10th rebound of the first half. He's having a pretty good ball game so far. 40 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Pickett County with the basketball and then turned right over. They were looking for a slip screen for Hunter Weinbarger, and Zach Amonette threw it right over his head and out of bounds.
Just a little too much mustard on it, right idea. Just had Hunter cut into the bucket, just a little too hot for him.
30-11 is the score. 30 seconds remain here in the first half. Jo Byrns with the basketball, trailing by 19. At the free throw line, his Head will kick it on the right side for Tolliver. Comes off a screen, passes off to Van Dyke. Now Head again on the wing, give it back to Van Dyke, top of the key with 15 seconds. Head will come get it again, being guarded by Eli Reagan. Goes past him, a lot of contact, a whistle, and an offensive foul is caught on Taylor Head. Pickett County able to take the charge with 10 seconds on the clock. They'll have it going the other way and a chance for the final shot going into halftime.
That's Heath Wattenbarger too, Jacob. He's a little banged up, but he said, I don't care. I'm going to sacrifice my body for this team tonight.
8 seconds here for Zach Amonette on the top of the key. Lost the handle on it, falls to the ground. It's loose on the ground with 3 seconds. Jo Byrns has it up to Tolliver, but they don't get it off in time. And the Bobcats lead by 19 at the break. 30-11. Didn't score a lot in the second quarter, but it didn't matter. They still lead by 19. 30-11, the Pickett County Bobcats on top as we head to halftime.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Wellness is about people. People like Dr. Andrew Todd, Dr. Matthew J. King, FNP Benjamin Aaron. Local experts taking care of local people so you can relax and feel at home. That's the goal at Byrdstown Medical Center, making it a comfortable place where you and the team focus on your health. Being well, Byrdstown Medical Center. Schedule an appointment today, 864-3187. That's 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
It's halftime here in Byrdstown, and the Pickett County Bobcats enjoying a 19-point advantage at halftime. It turned into a defensive struggle in that second quarter, but they still lead it by 19, 30-11, Casey.
They have absolutely dismantled Jo Byrns here in the first half. Jacob got off to a really hot start. They're playing with a lot of energy and passion on both ends of the court. Played really nice defense. Anytime you can hold a team to 11 points in the first half, that's a really outstanding job. They've shot the ball extremely well. They've shared the basketball. Very crisp passing. They've only turned it over 2 times in the first half. Heath Wattenbarger with a couple of big offensive fouls. We've talked about those before, how big of a momentum change they are. He's banged up. That tells you what this game and this team means to him, Jacob. All these kids tonight playing with a lot of pride for that Pickett County Bobcat jersey that they're wearing. Excellent job, Bobcats, in the first half.
30-11 at the break. Let's go through the scores in this one. The Jo Byrns Red Devils led by Kenneth Tolliver with 6 points, 3 for Jacob Miller, 2 for Ryan Dowling. On the other side for the Pickett County Bobcats, Zach Amonette had 14 first-half points. He had 4 triples in the first half. 7 points for Hunter Wattenbarger, 6 for Jacob Amonette, and 3 for Will Amonette. 30-11 at halftime.
Exclusive coverage of Bobcats basketball. Sponsored by First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. People's Bank and Trust. Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. And by Milestone Physical Therapy, improving lives, building futures by finding the source of pain. Milestone Physical Therapy.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
If your business is in need of some additional financial support, come by People's Bank and talk with our experienced loan officers. It takes ambition, determination, and a lot of hard work to make a business succeed. If you have what it takes to keep moving forward, no matter what gets in your way, People's Bank wants to be in your corner whenever a battle begins. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
30-11 at the break here. The Pickett County Bobcats lead the way over the Jo Byrns Red Devils here at home in Byrdstown. It was a pretty phenomenal first half of defensive basketball and just shooting the basketball in general from top to bottom. Pickett County is playing pretty well. A lot of other boys scores going on around the area though, Casey.
UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. Region 4 1A up in Clay County tonight. Bulldogs up 15-10 over Knowledge Academy in the first quarter. Also, you mentioned it right here, UC Sports Nation game, Pickett County leads Jo Byrns 30-11 at halftime. Region 4, Jacob, 3A, halftime score. White County leads Lawrence County 21-15 at the half. Also a halftime score. Livingston, the Hawkeye, up 21-19 over Page. Second quarter score, Cumberland County leads Lincoln County 25-23. And Stone Memorial over Tullahoma tonight, 20-9. That's an early second quarter quarter. Region 5, 4A, Gallatin leads Green Hill 17-13 in the second quarter. And lastly, Jacob, Cookville and Coach Josh Hurd, the Cavaliers, up 20-15 over Hendersonville in the second quarter. Jacob, that's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
It sounds like the Upper Cumberland team's playing some pretty good basketball tonight on the boys' side, as most of them on top in the early going. The Pickett County Bobcats They're the same way. 30-11, they lead at the break. We'll take one more break and then have second half action on the other side.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
$32-11 is our score here in Byrdstown as the Pickett County Bobcats enjoying a 19-point halftime lead as we get geared up for the second half of action. Casey, Zach Amonette has been on fire ever since that championship game against Clay County. He had 26 points, 4 triples. He's already got 4 triples tonight and 14 at half.
Yeah, we talked about it pregame, Jacob. For seniors, it's lose and go home time, and you know that Zach wants to make sure this isn't the last time he suits up, puts that big uniform on. It's just a lot of emotion. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence, trying to lift his team up, put him on his back, carry him to the next round, no doubt.
Coach Amonette has just been preaching to this team all season long in practice. He ends practice with, you guys need to believe you're the best basketball team in the state of Tennessee, and they're playing like it tonight. And they come up with a steal here to start off the second half. So that defensive pressure stays high to start off this second half. They've got the ball going from right to left. Jacob Amonette's got it in the corner left side, gives it off to Zach, reverse it over to Heath on the wing. Heath looking backdoor cut to Zach Amonette, drives it left baseline, got stopped, kicks out to Jacob. 3 ball from the corner is good. Great drive from Zach. He finds Jacob, and his brother knocks it down for his 9th point of the ball game. 33-11, Pickett County keeps the pace up. Here's Van Dyke on the left wing for Jo Byrns. Gives it off to Miller. A nice cut and a good feed to Dowling down low, who finds 2 points. His 4th point of the ball game.
Really nice play right there. A little give and go. Nice bucket by Dowling.
Hunter Wattenberger with it for the Bobcats, leading by 20, 33-13. Will Amonette will pass off to Jacob right side. Jacob kicks out to Zach. Zach fakes on a 3, steps inside the 3-point line, fires it, and can't get it to fall, but Hunter's got the rebound. Throws it out to Will, who mishandles it and is able to gather it again. He finds Jacob in the corner left side this time, and he knocks it down from that side. Hit it from the right, now he hits it from the left. 36-13, and Jacob Amonette into double figures with 12.
This Bobcat team rolling right now, Jacob, just rolling.
Zach Amonette gets whistled for a foul. He tried to kind of fake that he wasn't going to go for the steal and then tried to go around the back of Dowling, and Dowling was able to block him off and draw the foul. Zach Amonette picks up his second, team's first of this second half. 6:30 to play in the third quarter. Jo Byrns with the basketball, trailing by 23. A step back 3 on the way from head is short, but he can't come up with his own rebound. Hunter Wattenberger's got it. Hunter takes it to the basket, draws the contact, and he'll be at the line for 2.
That's his 12th rebound of the game, too, Jacob. Here we're only 2 minutes into the second half. just been a monster on the glass tonight. He's also playing with a lot of energy. Snatched that one off the glass. Long rebound, took it coast to coast. He's going to try to go knock down a couple of free throws, extend this lead.
Tolliver's going to pick up his second foul. At the line is going to be the senior. Hunter Wattenbarger is deep on the first attempt. Had 7 first-half points, a plethora of rebounds. He's had a few assists. He's had a couple of blocks and steals. He's been everywhere for this Pickett County team so far.
He's what they call active right now, for sure.
Hits on the second attempt. He's got 8 points in the ball game now. Makes it 37-13 with 6:19 to play. Nobody was back there to get the ball in the inbounds for Jo Byrns, and that's going to be a 5-second violation.
And I'm going to tell you what, that was a great play right there by Will Amonette. He saw that nobody was coming back. He put pressure on the only guy that was going to be able to get the inbound pass, got the 5-second count. Great play right there.
So Pickett County with it. Zach Amonette on a baseline jumper, missed it, got his own rebound, back up and good, and he got fouled. He'll be at the line for 1. 16 now for Zach, and a chance to make it 17 at the stripe. Foul's called on Jacob Miller. He picks up his 3rd now. And it looks like we might have our first sub of the game for Jo Byrns. It's only been the starters in the early going. Burton Cox is going to get set to check in here for the Red Devils after this first free throw. Zach bends at the knees, fires it away, and hits. Zach was 17 points in the ball game now. It's 40-13 with 6:15 remaining in the third quarter. The winner of this game moving on to play East Robertson or Red Boiling Springs. Whoever is the winner of that game, it will be played at East Robertson most likely. This is Taylor Head with the basketball for Jo Byrns, trailing by 27 now. Head will kick it out to Van Dyke. On the left wing it goes to Dowlin, lost the handle, got it back, now loses it again, and it's stolen away by Heath Wattenbarger, and they're going to call a foul on Ryan Dowlin. So Dowlin's going to pick up his second foul. He was kind of just in a bad spot right there. He was falling down and fell into the leg of Heath Wattenbarger, who had the ball in his hands, and a foul is called on Dowlin.
Ugly looking play right there too with Heath's knee a little banged up. He's smiling right now, telling everybody he's all right. Just a weird, funky looking play. Glad he's okay.
So Luke Miller checks in here for Jo Byrns for the first time. We've got a foul called on Jo Byrns on the other side as Zach Amonette was kind of falling to the ground but trying to go past Taylor Head. And Taylor Head's going to get his second foul. That's the 4th team foul on Jo Byrns in the second half. 5:48 remaining in the third quarter. Zach making sure he's good on that left knee. He's good to go. They're going to inbound to Zach on the top of the key above everybody. He's driving, penetrating, and now we'll pull it back out to half court. Zach now goes between the legs, drifting to the right side. Coach Amonette barking out in instructions. Now we'll move it to the left side for Hunter Wattenbarger. Down low, Heath mishandles it, gets it back. Kick out Zach. 3 ball from the wing is deep, no good, but rebounded by Eli Reagan. Bobcats with it. Hunter in the corner. Hunter fakes on a 3. He's got the ball on the deck. We'll pull it back out. Coach Amonette working hard on that sideline, just barking out instructions. They're going to go 5 wide. Hunter kicks over to Will, top of the key. Now off to Eli Reagan. Reagan penetrates, finds Hunter on the wing. He fires it away, and he hits. Everybody's getting in on the party. Hunter into double figures with 11.
That was a great look from Eli Reagan that time, too. Saw him out there wide open in the corner, dropped it right in on him. Great pass.
Good defense by Reagan this time, too, making a tough shot there for Head, who misses, and it's rebounded by Zach Amonette. Finds Will. He's open. He fires it. Off the back iron, no good, and Tolliver skies for the rebound for Jo Byrns. It's 43-13. Jo Byrns looking for some points with 4:38 to play in the third quarter. This has been a phenomenal defensive effort for Pickett County. Tolliver, top of the key, 3 coming, is short, no good, rebounded by Will Amonette. He'll push the pace. Left wing it goes to Hunter Wattenbarger. Tries another triple, in and out, almost went back in. He was feeling it, couldn't get it to fall. Tolliver's out front, he gets fouled, he gets it to go. And did they call it on the ground or on the shot? It looked like the near referee called it on the ground. The other referee's going to count the bucket, and it's going to be 1 free throw coming. Well, hold on. We've got 2 referees saying it was on the ground, and now they will say the bucket is good, and Tolliver's going to have 1 free throw coming.
Yeah, we're Coach saw what we saw. Jacob, this guy over here, saw it on the floor. The official over on the other side said it was good. official nearest us is really in his primary areas right in front of him, but he let the other guy across from the table side go get it.
Well, Taliver makes the most of it. He comes up with 3 points, and they needed those points. They only had 2 here in the second half with 4:12 to play in the third quarter. Makes it 43-16. Zach Amonette driving, kicking to Eli Reagan. In the corner it goes to Hunter Wattenberger. Wattenberger drifting out towards half court. Now will probe against Taliver, driving to the right side. Middle of the court, gets all the way to the basket, throws it up and got it to go. He put Taliver in the blender.
Wow, really nice move that time by Hunter. He got right into the rack, put him right in the spin cycle. Great play.
45-16, 3:42 to play here in the third quarter. Jo Byrns with the basketball. Here's Burton Cox, will give it off to Taliver. Mishandled it off his foot and out of bounds. That's Pickett County basketball.
Great defensive effort right there. Again, Jacob, they've held Jo Byrns here deep in the third quarter. They've held him 16 points. Heath Wattenberger getting a big round of applause as he's going to check out and get a breather.
45-16, 3:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Eli Reagan moving it to the right side, finds Zach. Zach top of the key, pulling up for another triple. He didn't hit it, but there is a whistle. And I believe a foul was called on Jo Byrns. They're going to get Taylor Head with it. He's going to pick up his third, and that's going to be 3 free throws coming. No, check that. They called on the shot or on the ground? What's the call? One referee saying it's on the ground.
Well, they're going to powwow now. This is the same guy.
How do you call that on the ground?
I'm not sure. I think that's why he's getting with his partners right now. He's trying to figure out what's going on.
So they're still having a conference, the 3 referees. And they're going to call this on the ground somehow.
Yeah, not sure about that one.
Well, it's a foul, but Pickett County's going to have it, just not free throws. Hunter Wattenberger will have it here out near half court, and he'll set up the offense with 3:16 remaining in the third quarter. It's 45-16. He's just dribbling out near half court. He's really going to try to spread out this Jo Byrns defense. Hunter Wattenberger, top of the key, will pull it back out again. He's got Luke Miller on him, or check that.
I think Hunter right here can get to the rack. I think we're going to see one-on-one play right to the goal. Here he goes.
He's got Adam Cox on him. Taylor Head comes over and hammers Hunter Wattenberger, and Taylor Head just picked up his 4th foul on a silly foul. Just hammered him for no reason. Adam Cox was on Hunter. He went past him.
Foul number 0, his 4th.
And Pickett County will take it out on the left baseline. 2:50 to play here in the third. Zach Amonette in the corner with Taylor Head on him. He's going to drive on him. To the basket, goes up, puts it up, and can't get it to fall. Rebound picked up by Jo Byrns. As there are a few people down there, and Luke Miller is going to come up with it. They're going to call a foul on Pickett County, and they get Caden Miller with it. So Caden Miller getting some good playing time here.
Getting some run time in. He's battling in there for that rebound. Just wasn't able to get both hands on his arm. Kind of got hung up in the offensive rebounder there. Really nice hustle play, though. He's trying to go after loose balls.
45-16, 2:34 remaining here in the third quarter. Pickett County leading. Here's Taylor Head on the right side. A 3-ball coming, and a 3-ball going down for Taylor Head. His first points of the ball game from the right side. 45-19 now. Hunter Wattenberger will bring it up for Pickett County. 2:18 to play in the third. Zach Amonette on the wing. Zach gets a screen, will go to the middle of the court, now being guarded by Dowland. He brings it out to half court. He'll size him up. Now he'll just waste some time. Goes between the legs a couple of times, crosses over, pulls up, flies it away, and hits from the left elbow. He likes that move. That's what makes him so dangerous. You don't know if he's going to pull up from the perimeter or if he's going to take another couple steps and take a deuce.
Yeah, jab step, got it in there, and then just went right up over. A nice shot by Zach.
Dowland's a little deep on the triple. Miller gets a rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. And Miller would have had a clean rebound there, but he actually got tipped by Hunter Wattenberger as well, and then a jump ball is called, but Pickett County will keep it. Heath checks back in for Caden Miller, and Miller, he's been doing his job. We saw Macy Threet last night for the Lady Bobcats have some really good minutes. She knocked down a couple of free throws at a good time. Now we're seeing Caden Miller get some good minutes here.
Yeah, I was really impressed by Macy Threet. She came in and lifted that Lady Bobcats team up last night, had a couple of big rebounds, a couple of big free throws when they needed them. Caden Miller tonight, he's the guy. that's coming in and giving some momentum and giving some energy.
Heath Wanbarger gets the offensive rebound off a Jacob Amonette miss, and Heath gets fouled on the way up. He should be at the line for 2 free throws. Foul's going to be called on Burton Cox. That'll be his first. And it is 2 free throws coming here for the sophomore Heath Wanbarger, who has not scored in this ball game. They've been kind of somewhat keeping a minutes restriction on him. They've been cycling him in and out with Caden Miller, just trying to keep that knee fresh. And he's been playing good basketball, just hasn't had to score it.
He's played really good on the defensive end. He does have 4 rebounds and a couple of assists to go along with those 2 made free throws right there, too.
Knocks both of them down, gets it back out to a 30-point advantage, 49-19. Here's Taylor Head, will pass it off to Adam Cox. Over to the left side, trying to find Dowlin, and he threw it into the hands of Zach Amonette, but Dowlin finds it now. 1:06 to play in the third quarter. Ed will drive it to the right side on the wing, get a screen towards the top of the key, and pass off again to Cox. Over to Burton Cox, left wing, crosses over, drives into the basket, puts it up, and got it to go. Burton Cox finds 2 points in the third quarter. Here's Hunter Wattenberger at the other end, tried to pass off. Heath's got it. Kick out Zach. 3 ball, no good, but rebounded by Hunter Wattenberger. He'll pull it all the way back out to half court with 38 seconds remaining in the third. He's just going to waste some time, and they're going to try to take the final shot if they can. Now Zach will have it on the wing with 30 seconds. Gets a screen, drives it to the middle of the court, steps back, passes it down low to Heath, and Heath finds an easy deuce.
Really nice dime that time by Zach. Got the guy up in the air, got defenders running at him, found a wide open Heath Wattenberger. Really nice play.
51-21 is the score. 13 seconds remaining. Head down low, puts it up, got fouled, and he'll be at the line for 1. He was able to get it to fall, his 5th point of the ball game. The foul's going to be called on Eli Reagan. Reagan picks up his first, and Taylor Ed will be at the line for 1 free throw. He's starting to come alive a little bit offensively here, and he's been playing with 4 fouls for the last few minutes. He hits on the free throw. He's got 6 points. Makes it 51-24. 10 seconds for the Bobcats. Hunter across the timeline with 5 seconds. Hunter now on the wing. Hunter driving, stepping back, firing, and hitting at the buzzer. Hunter Wattenberger from way downtown makes it 54-24 as we head to the fourth quarter. The Bobcats lead by 30.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hunter Wattenberger hitting a step-back triple at the buzzer to make it a 30-point advantage to start off this fourth quarter. 54-24, the Bobcats lead it. Jo Byrns with the basketball down low is swatted by Heath Wattenberger, but a whistle and a foul is called on the sophomore. Heath Wattenberger picks up his second foul, and it's going to send Luke Miller to the line for a couple of freebies here. 15 seconds into this fourth quarter. Miller's first free throw, no good.
Jacob got an updated score down in Sparta. Lawrence County leads White County 30-27 after 3 quarters played.
So a close game in that one down at Sparta. White County on the boys' side, the winners of District 7 3A. 54-25 after the second free throw was good for Luke Miller. Here's Jacob Amonette moving it to the right side for Will. Down low, Heath, he got loose, he puts it up, couldn't get it to fall, rebounded by Luke Miller. He'll give it off to Taylor Head, up it goes to Dowlin on the wing. Dowling will give it back out to Head near half court. Head's going to put it on the deck with the left hand, go between the legs, drive it into the middle of the lane, put it up, and get the finger roll to fall for Taylor Head. He's got 8 points. So the referee blew the whistle, and it looked like he thought about giving him a warning, but Taylor Head just saying he mishandled the basketball after it went through the hoop. And so they're able to get out of it unscathed. We'll go the other way. Bobcats with the basketball. Here's Zach Amonette, another triple. That one a little deep that time, and rebounded by Luke Miller. He's going to be fouled by Caden Miller. Caden Miller comes back in. He picks up his second foul. That is the 6th team foul on Pickett County. As Tolliver, Jacob Miller, and Van Dyke check back in for Jo Byrns. It's 54-27, a minute in here to this fourth quarter. Here's Head, will pass off to Dowling on the wing. Dowling driving to the right baseline, gets stopped short, will fire it away. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Pickett County. Will Amonette leads it across the timeline. What a pass over to Jacob in the corner. It was tipped by Jo Byrns. It should stay with the Bobcats, but they missed it. And it was tipped. Now they will say it's Bobcat basketball.
Really?
That's why Jacob was going to grab it, and he decided to just let it go because he saw it was tipped.
Really good officiating right there, too. They got together and said, hey, what did you see? And it was clearly out of bounds on Jo Byrns. They give it back to Pickett County.
Zach Amonette will give it off to Jacob out near half court with 6:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Jacob driving to the right side, hand off to Zach. Finds Hunter top of the key. He's going to try another triple. In and out, no good that time, and rebounded by Jo Byrns. Bringing it up the court is Taylor Head. He pulls up for a transition triple and hits. Taylor Head with 11 points all here in the second half makes it 54-30. 6:18 to play in the fourth. Hunter Wattenbarger on the wing, looking down low to Heath, gets it into him. Heath kicks out. Right side it goes to Jacob. Drives in, floater with the right hand on an up and under move. Couldn't get it to fall, and Tolliver's got the rebound. Tolliver's going to lead the break now up the right side. Steps back, passes off, Head's got it, fires it away from way downtown, and hits again. And a timeout taken by Pickett County because their lead has dwindled. I say dwindled, it's down to 54-33. But Coach Amonette doesn't like what's going on. He's going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 54-33, 5:56 to play in the fourth.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
54-33, a 9-0 run to start this fourth quarter for Jo Byrns leads to a timeout by Pickett County. Still leading by 21. They've got the ball going from right to left. There's Will Amonette between the circles, moving it to the right side. Looking on the right baseline, now finds Zach Amonette, top of the key, three ball coming, goes down, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Great look from his brother over there, too. Will gave him a nice pass over there. He's wide open. Great knockdown. Great delivery.
Back-to-back 20-point ball games now for Zach Amonette. He's got 22 of them. Here's Tolliver trying to answer. He does from the top of the key. Tolliver with 12 points now, and a very cold Jo Byrns team through the first half has finally caught some fire here in the fourth quarter.
They finally got off the bus, Jacob.
Hunter Wattenbarger in the left baseline, driving to the basket, a lot of contact, and a foul is called on Hunter Wattenbarger. Taylor Head was able to take the charge down low. Hunter's going to pick up his second foul with 5 minutes to play here in the ball game. That's the team's 7th, but it's player controlled, so no free throws coming yet.
Yeah, just a little bit out of control right there. Got to pull up and shoot that one. He ran right over the guy. Really good defensive play.
Everybody set up at that free throw line extended. Now we'll start the play for Jo Byrns. Taylor Head on the right wing. That pass almost poked away, is poked into the backcourt, but Tolliver still got it. Tolliver taking it to the basket is going to be fouled by Will Amonette. Good defense initially and then came down with the right hand. He thought he hit the basketball. Couldn't quite tell from here, but Will's going to be tagged with the foul. It's going to send Tolliver to the line for 2 freebies with 4:41 to play in the ball game, trailing 57-36. But this Jo Byrns team not going away just yet, even though they were down 30 to start the quarter.
Yeah, they're still chipping away at it, Jacob. Well, like I've said, it's a lose and go home game, so a lot of kids going to be their last games. They're going to leave it all out on the court right here tonight.
This Jo Byrns team is not a bad basketball team at all. They play East Robertson twice throughout the season in their district. Lost both times, but only by 4 and 7 points. East Robertson is 21-5. They've actually won 15 ball games in a row, taking on Red Boiling Springs tonight. Tolliver good on both free throws, and a turnover by Pickett County. It's a 19-point ball game, 57-38, 4:27 to play in the fourth. 3 ball from Head, good again from the left wing. He has caught fire in the fourth. He's got 11 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now. They're going to try to continue to chip away at this lead, see if they can get it under in single digits right now. They've got it cut down to 16.
57-41. This ball game was a 30-point lead for the Bobcats to start the quarter. They've almost cut it in half. 4 minutes to play in the fourth. Zach Amonette with the basketball will pass it off to Heath, and the Bobcats, they're just wasting some time moving the ball around above the free throw line. That pass almost stolen away. Van Dyke loses it out of bounds. That'll be Pickett County basketball. Coach Amonette not happy about the offense right now, just a little careless when moving the ball around. So Jacob will throw it in the backcourt for Will, and he'll bring it up. 3:45 to play in the ball game. As Pickett County is starting to get a little bit careless with the basketball, and they've let Jo Byrns get back into this one, and credit to Jo Byrns as they keep on firing, they keep on playing hard. Jacob will find it out near half court again. Put it on the deck. Give it back right side to Zach out between the circles. Zach puts it on the deck. Right side it goes to Will. Pickett County just wasting time here, leading by 16. They're going to do this until they get a wide open bucket. Zach's down low, goes up, got fouled, and he'll be at the line for 2.
We've seen this before, this strategy, Jacob. They get up, they're going to milk time off the clock. They're not going to score unless they've got a really good look. They've got excellent ball handlers on the perimeter. All of them can really handle the ball. Really good strategy. A lot of times coaches, they're not sure whether their team can do that. They want to continue to try to score. But Coach Amonette really confident his team in their ball handling ability and being able to milk some time off that clock.
Taylor Head picked up his 5th foul, so he fouls out of the ball game, and he had the hot hand in this fourth quarter. So now Jo Byrns is really going to have to rely on Tolliver to try to get back into it, but Zach hits on the first free throw. Second one on the way, good again. 24 points in the ball game for the senior, makes it 59-41. 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. This is Burton Cox, will pass it off to Tolliver out near half court for Jo Byrns. Tolliver being guarded by Wattenbarger, driving in, tried to bounce it off to Jacob Miller, who was cutting underneath the basket and threw it straight out of bounds. That's a turnover, and Pickett County gets it back. 2:58 to play. The winner of this game moves on into the region semifinals in 4A. We'll take on the winner of Red Boiling Springs and East Robertson. Zach Amonette on the wing, lost it out of bounds. That's going to be Jo Byrns basketball. Zach thought it was touched by Van Dyke last, but they're going to say it's off of Pickett County. .246 to play here in the fourth quarter. 59-41. Tolliver right wing, passes off to Van Dyke. Van Dyke puts it on the deck, finds Cox left side. Pulls it out on the perimeter, passes off to Dowland, who drives it left baseline, a whistle. And they're going to call a foul on Zach Amonette. Zach's going to pick up, or check that, I think they called it on Jacob. They do call it on Jacob. So Jacob picks up his second foul. And it's going to be one in bonus here for Ryan Dowland, the senior. The lone senior in the starting lineup for this Jo Byrns squad. Hits on the first attempt. Makes it 59-42, 2.5 minutes to play in this ball game. Dowland will try it again. Second one, good.
Good looking stroke right there, Jake. He's got a nice shot.
He's hit the most threes in the year for this Jo Byrns team. Has not hit one in today's ball game, but Zach has played really good defense on him throughout the whole ball game. He's got 6 points. Zach Amonette with the basketball here, 2:24 remaining. Jacob Amonette, right wing it goes to Hunter Wattenbarger. Brian Salas into the ball game here as well for Jo Byrns, another senior for this Red Devil squad with 2:12 to play. 59-43 is the score. Pickett County leading. Jacob driving and just moving the ball around our Pickett County. Really just milking that clock. Zach's going to drive it up the middle of the court, throw it to Jacob in the corner, kick it back out to Hunter towards half court. 1:54 to play in the ball game now. Caden Miller will get set to come in at the next dead ball. Back cut by Zach Amonette, pulls up, dumps it off, and an easy 2 points for Heath Wattenbarger. 61-43, an 18-point advantage now for Pickett County. Driving in Tolliver, trying to dump it off to Salas, and it's out of bounds. That ball will belong to Jo Byrns. And we're going to see Caden Miller, Gage Harris, and Caden Thomas check into the ball game for Pickett County as Zach Amonette, Hunter Wattenbarger, and Heath Wattenbarger will check out.
Big round of applause from this Pickett County faithful here with those seniors headed to the bench too, Jacob. They played a heck of a game tonight.
Jo Byrns is going to take a full timeout here with 1:34 remaining in the ball game. They trail 61-43. We're back in a minute.
Having some emergency money put away for rainy days will make most problems much easier to bear. If you should hit a snag that requires more cash than you have on hand, People's Bank makes loans for almost any reason. Our local customers are always at the front of our list when it comes to making loans. Whatever you need money for, at People's Bank, we want to hear from you. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Out of the timeout, Red Devils inbounding the basketball on their court. Salas driving in, lost it. It's stolen away by Eli Reagan. He'll lead the break for Pickett County and pull it back out to Gage Harris. Fires on a triple and hits. That brings the Pickett County faithful to their feet.
Hadn't seen Gage Harris in a while, Jacob, but when he gets in the game, he is capable of knocking down a long ball, and he showed that right there. Nice shot.
He gets one here in the fourth quarter. Dowland's going to try to answer. Missed it off the left side of the iron and rebounded by Eli Reagan. 1:02 to play in the ball game. A 21-point advantage here for Pickett County. Caden Thomas with it. Whistle. And Coach Amonette's just going to call a timeout just to bring in the rest of his subs. Eli Reagan checks out. Jacob Amonette checks out. That'll bring in Gavin Daniels and Lyric Paris.
Got a quick score update, Jacob. White County leads Lawrence County 42-39 with 43 seconds to go, fourth quarter.
57 seconds to play in this ball game. Caden Thomas, three, and an out, no good. Rebounded by Burton Cox. He'll bring it up the court for Jo Byrns. Being guarded by Lyric Paris, looking inside, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Caden Miller. Caden Miller fouls Caden Crawford, and Caden Crawford will be at the line for 2 free throws here with 47 seconds remaining in the ball game. At last check, I know the Cumberland County-Lincoln County game was very close as well. Crawford misses on the first attempt. He'll have another one here. Flies it away and can't get it to fall. And then a foul, I believe, is going to be called on Lyric Paris for going over the back on Salas. So that's going to send the senior to the line now as Paris is going to pick up his first foul.
Foul on number 2, Gavin Daniels, his first.
Check that, they called it on Daniels.
Jacob, want to send a big shout out to Ella Kieslin's grandpa, Jerry Sales. He's not able to be here tonight. He's a big time listener. Just want to say hello to Jerry. Hope you're doing well.
Appreciate all the Bobcat fans tuning in all season long. Well, guess what? I got good news. We got more basketball coming up Monday and Tuesday in the region semifinals. Salas missed on both attempts. Here's Gage Harris on the left wing for Pickett County. 34 seconds remaining in the ball game. He'll drive it to the right side. Paris is going to try a triple, and Paris hits. Lyric Paris from downtown.
Yeah, everybody getting in on the action tonight, and the crowd loves it here.
Makes it 67-43. This is Dowland on the right wing, standing on the Bobcats logo. 14 seconds to play. That pass poked out of bounds as Caden Thomas still playing hard in this ball game for the Bobcats. Jo Byrns will keep it on the near sideline. Dowland inbounds to Cox. A no-look pass down low to Salas. Fading away, finds 2 points. The senior gets in the scorebook in his final game in a Jo Byrns uniform. Gage Harris is going to dribble it out. Final score, 67-45. The Pickett County Bobcats win by 22 and move on to the region semifinals. Final score in this one, 67-45. We're back after this.
Exclusive coverage of Bobcats basketball. Sponsored by First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. People's Bank and Trust. Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. And by Milestone Physical Therapy. Improving lives, building futures by finding the source of pain. Milestone Physical Therapy.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Now, the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Byrdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome into the Union Bank post-game report. The Pickett County Bobcats victorious tonight and in a big fashion, 67-45. They started the fourth quarter leading by 30. Jo Byrns actually cut that to 16, but were never able to get it closer than that. And the Bobcats walk away with a victory and walk into the region semifinals, where Miss Luann Maxwell just said that they will be facing East Robertson at East Robertson next Tuesday at 7:45.
Yeah, just a really complete game tonight, Jacob. Really love the effort on both ends of the basketball court. So a lot of passing lanes being played. There was a reason why that Jo Byrns only scored 11 points in the first half, and that's because I thought Pickett County played outstanding defense. Got a lot of good minutes tonight Thought Hunter Wattenbarger plays a phenomenal game. He's involved on both ends of the court. I've got him with 13 rebounds, 2 assists, a block shot, a lot of points. He's in double figures as well. Just played a really nice game. The Bobcats shot the ball phenomenally tonight. Zach Amonette with another big night, especially in the first half. Really was the motor of this Bobcat offense as he was able to continue to knock down triples. Thought Jacob Amonette had good minutes tonight. I really love the fact that Eli Reagan and that Caden Thomas, Caden Miller, Gavin Daniels, all the players got into the game tonight. A couple of those guys able to get in and actually knock a bucket down. As we talked about pregame, the deeper that you get into postseason, you're going to need that unsung hero that comes off the bench. You're going to need to come in. They're going to need to give you some great minutes, lift the team up. We saw some of that tonight. So outstanding win for the Bobcats. Jo Byrns Class Act program. I talked to a few of their fans here, Jacob. Just a really great program. So good luck to them next season. But hey, Bobcats survive. It sounds like we're going to play East Robertson at East Robertson on Tuesday.
That's right. It should be at 7:45 on Tuesday. Let's go through the scores in this ball game. The Jo Byrns Red Devils finished their season with a final record of 12-13. They were led by Taylor Head with 17 points. Kenneth Talver tallied 14. 6 points for Ryan Dallin, the senior, who will finish his season here tonight. 3 points for Jacob Miller. 2 for Burton Cox. 2 for Brian Salas, another senior, and 1 for Luke Miller. 45 points for the Red Devils. On the other side, for the Bobcats, they were led by Zach Amonette with 24 points, his second straight 20-point ball game. 16 for Hunter Wattenbarger, 12 for Jacob Amonette, 6 for Heath Wattenbarger, 3 for Will Amonette, 3 for Gage Harris, and 3 for Lyric Paris. Final score in this one, 67-45. The Bobcats improved to 21-7. They will move on into the Region 4A semifinals next Tuesday at 7:45. Well, they will travel to East Robertson and take on the Indians of East Robertson. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll give you some final scores from around UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball continues. This is the Union Bank postgame report. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clark Range. Member FDIC.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center. 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Back here for the final time on the Union Bank postgame report. Final score from this one, 67-45. The Bobcats win. They move on to the region semifinals, which will be on Tuesday at East Robertson against the East Robertson Indians. That game will start right around 7:45 as the Pickett County Bobcats will take after Clay County, assuming that Clay County took care of business against Knowledge Academies in their quarterfinal game. And speaking of, Casey, what do we know? There's a lot of games going on tonight. What do we know about finals?
There is a lot of action going on around the Upper Cumberland, Jacob. Here's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. We'll go Region 4, 1A. Clay County, you mentioned them. They lead Knowledge Academy 61-38 in the fourth quarter. And Pickett County, you heard it right here, over Jo Byrns tonight in a big-time way. Final score 67-45. Down in Region 4, 3A, White County ends up winning that game tonight over Lawrence County. Final score, White County Warriors 48, Lawrence County 39. Over in Region 4, 3A, Page this evening, take down Livingston. Final score, Page 58, Livingston 48. On the other side of that bracket, Jacob, you got Lincoln County, the number 1 seed in that 8 AAA region. They take down Cumberland County tonight. Final score, 65-61. Late in the fourth quarter, Stone Memorial leads Tullahoma 55-47. Region 5, 4A, final, Lebanon over Hunters Lane tonight, 58-38. Late in the fourth quarter, Gallatin leads Green Hill 57-31. Late in the fourth quarter, Wilson Central trails Beach 42-33. Beach, that number 1 seed, undefeated team. Head coach Kippy Brown done a phenomenal job this season. Looks like they're gonna punch their ticket to the semifinals. And then Cookeville, Jacob, leads Hendersonville 51-44 with a minute 20 to go in the fourth quarter. Region 3, 4A, final, Walker Valley this afternoon over Warren County. Final score, 75-45. Jacob, that's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
All right, so that's what you got, and we know that we'll be at East Robertson on Monday and on Tuesday. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats will take on Clay County on Monday. That'll be at 6 o'clock. We'll have pregame coverage starting at 5:45 for the boys. They will play on Tuesday at the same place, taking on East Robertson, the Indians, starting at 7:45. Pregame coverage starting right around 7:30, depending on when that first game gets done before them. But both Bobcat teams into the region semifinals. Casey, we get to broadcast a couple more games.
Hey, survive in advance. That means you and I continue to get to ride together, talk hoops together, which I've absolutely have enjoyed this season, Jacob, getting to know you, getting to know this Pickett County program, their fans, their supporters. It's been an absolutely phenomenal experience as we've gotten to know the team and just what they're all made of. It's a phenomenal experience. Great program. Couldn't be more excited to be involved. They survived, they advanced. We've got big-time semifinals, their biggest game of the season on Monday and Tuesday night.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We look forward to it. Hopefully you guys are able to tune in. We'll have pregame coverage starting 15 minutes prior to tip-off on both of them. That's going to do it for us tonight. Final score in this one, 67-45. The Bobcats move on in the Region 4A semifinals coming up on Tuesday. Girls will play on Monday at 6. Pregame coverage starting at 5:45. Both of those games at East Robertson. The girls taking on Clay County, and the boys will take on East Robertson, and those both will be very fun ball games in the region semifinals. Again, final score tonight, 67-45 for Casey Bolden. I'm Jacob Vinson. We'll talk to you from East Robertson on Monday.
Tennessee College of Applied Technology, professional careers, trained and skilled. A career in a year, no student loan debt, thousands in money saved. Right to the career you want. At TCAT Livingston, fields like information technology, machine tools, HVAC, transportation. Study today, be working in months with TCAT Livingston. Use Tennessee Reconnect and Tennessee Promise and save money. Graduate with a career and no debt. As much as $30,000 saved. Go to tcatlivingston.edu to find out more.
This is Marvin Long, your local Twin Lakes Business Solutions consultant. At Twin Lakes, we are prepared to handle everything this year brings to you. Whether you're going to school, working from home, or starting a new business, Twin Lakes is here to help. With speeds up to 1 gig, reliable voice solutions, robust TV services and security, and smart control systems, we've got you covered. Work fast, play hard this year with fiber from Twin Lakes. Learn more by visiting us online at twinlakes.net.
T insert number C-0026.